G'day and welcome back to DuckZorly Gaming and Zorly Zoo. We are back here on Planet Zoo. We are trying to beautify and continue on with our zoo. And at the moment we are just doing a little bit of beautification. We're just laying out some fences here and we're going to beautify our area just here near the entrance, just to give the guests that little bit extra happiness. So this episode we're going to probably spend a fair bit of time just doing this, just to sort of showcase what can be done. That bin's going to have to go, and just sort of see how we can get it to look. So at the moment we've just put some lighting in here because it was a little rather dark through here at night, and we've just put a little bit of a pond in here, and we're just going to beautify this area up a bit. We're going to have a little bit of a waterfall feature coming down in here, and see how we can get that to look. Alright, so what we're going to do next, let's go to terrain. So we've got a number of different terrain tools here. Now we've got this stamp tool. Now this is actually quite good because what we can do is we can just set that up like that, and then we can bring this in here, and if we plop that right there, that will just plop terrain. See? So we don't have to worry about trying to lift it or whatever else. We can actually pre-build areas of terrain, and it will line itself up nicely. So we're just going to put a couple of those in there like that, maybe one more just to tidy it up a bit. There we go, like that. Right, now what we can do now is we can actually just beautify around this area, just fill this in with rocks, all that sort of stuff, and get this filled in. So let's go in here to our rocks area, pick some rocks. We're going to use desert rock, no. Ice rock, no. Savannah rock, Taiga rock, tropical rock is what I want. Right, so what we can do is we just bring these in here. Now there's a couple of different ways of manipulating tools, as you know. We can move this around, and then depending upon whether we have flattened terrain, position snap rotation, or align to surface, depends on how this reacts. So we can bring this in here, and I can hold the shift key and lower it into place. And just to get that in there like that, I can then go the X key as well, and then rotate through different rotation tools. So as we can just bring this around here like that, so I can rotate that so it gives a nice fairly square rock face there. I'm then going to bring it out a little bit further like so. I think that's probably pretty close where we want it to be. Maybe bring it down. No. Yeah, it's probably pretty close. Let's do that. Now we're going to press the tick button, and then if I just press that drag button here, I've already got them pre-cast. Okay, so we're going to put that there. That will be sufficient there for our rock face I want for that. Now over here we're going to put this in here. So I'm going to close that off first. Typical rock cladding. So we can actually use some cladding here. Now if I want to go align to surface, maybe like that, and it will actually align to the surface. See, so we can actually basically just put that in there like that. Go X, tick, bring it across. This is how I was doing the fence. So basically it keeps it aligned, keeps the same orientation, and you know, all you've got to do is just by moving it, you can actually very quickly fill in and do a very fake, you can just lay them down there and build that up nicely. Alright, so that's what we're going to do for that. Tropical rock. Now I don't want this to align to surface. Oh, actually I do want to align to surface. Get rid of that. I want, which one was it? That one. Right. So we want that to align to surface. I'm going to drop it down though. There we go. Just like that. So it gets it at a different surface. Now, of course, I can rotate and then bring it down. And then I can rotate and bring it down. Top of this doesn't really matter so much because the guests aren't really going to see it. And it's like anything in regards to a zoo or a theme park or whatever else. The behind the scenes stuff is generally nowhere near as nice as the front facing stuff. So we don't really need to make that perfect in that regard. Alright, we are going to put that in here. just randomly. That'll help fill that in. Again, aligning it to surface can. Oops, I didn't really want that one there, so we're going to delete that. Delete. Right, so that's coming together there. All right, now what we want to do is we want to have a bit of water flowing out. Now the guests aren't going to see what's up above. Whoops, they're not going to see what's above here, so we can just put a bit of a fake waterfall coming through. Now, how we do that? We're going to go construction, we're going to go effects, and we're going to play around with our special effects. So let's have a look at water. Right, these are all the different water effects. So we can actually preview these if we've got the game running. Where'd they go? I pressed an extra key or two. Right, so this one here shoots that water out. Okay, water jet, medium, through there. We have a water jet, small water jet splash. Okay, so we can put a splash in here. So if I bring that up, whoops. Right, I don't want that to be aligned to surface. What I want to do is I want to bring it up. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Rotate it around. That's what we want. Want it there like that. Now, we do want it to be at let's see if I can. There we go. Right. Like that. There we go. So we've got that there. It's a bit of water flowing through. Now we've got waterfall bottom. So we could have actually put that here. It's a bit bigger. 0.5 meters. Waterfall midsection. There. Top. Okay. And that's sort of what we want. So what we're going to do is see if we can get this lined up and running. I'm going to turn on align to surface for a second and just see if that right, so there we have a bit of a waterfall coming out. Right, like that. Now we're going to just build this up around through here. I don't want desert rock, I want tropical rock. Right, turn off that align to surface again. Okay, a couple of smaller tropical rocks. Oops, where'd he go? I want him. Oh. Doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to put, we're going to duplicate that. One up here. It's not ideal, that placement, so we're going to bring this out a little bit. So as you can see, there's a lot of fiddling around you can be doing with it, which does make it even more interesting because you've got so much flexibility. It's very, very good. Now, not connected to habitat terrain, don't care. Right. I'm not so unhappy with that at the moment. We are going to come in here and just join this bit up in here. Just make it look as though it's one area. Like that. I'd better off with that one in there. Like that. Right. That doesn't look too bad. I'm relatively happy with that. I might fine tune a little bit later on. We don't want to do too much and get everyone bored. What we're going to do now is we're going to head back in here. We're going to get some gardening stuff. Swiss cheese plant. Don't want that. What I want to do is there were some lily pads, I think. I'm sure there were some lily pads here somewhere. That was under plants. There's so many plants to choose from now. I'm positive I saw lily pads at some point. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Right. Put a water lily in here. Get over here. We'll rotate it around a little bit. Like that. Right back down a bit more. There we go. Not too far. Not too far. Right. You are going to move though that way. Right. There we go. Okay. I think it's coming together. What do you think? Right, another one. Bring him up. Now that. Now, Alpine Sea Holly, aloe vera. I do like the aloe vera. I think that looks nice. So I'm going to put some aloe vera in here, like so. Make it a little bit more random. There we go. What else we got here? Medium aloe vera, small. I'm going to bring this back to align to surface. Right. Aloe vera there. Right, we want to bring this in now so I can sort of hide that harsh border. African daisy, arrow wood, Bengal bamboo, bramble bush, no. Right, let's put a bit of moss in here. Right, Right. Yeah, I don't want to go too far out with that. Again, turn off the line to surface. Right. Well, sufficient there, I think. Let's have a look and see what else we've got in here. I know this is very slow and probably annoying so many of you. This is very, very annoying. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to spend some time trying to beautify the park a little bit. Goldenrod. I'm going to put some goldenrod up here. Break this up a little bit, just as if there's some plantation up there. Right, that'll do. Right. There we go. I don't think that looks too bad. Okay, from up above it looks pretty ordinary. Let's get rid of that. Let's see what we think in here. I don't think that looks too bad at all. That's just me. Let's have a look. Right. So where are we up to? Let's get some more stuff done around the zoo. Right. So we've got all that going. Let's go and check in on our wolves. These are our timber wolves over here. Make sure he's happy, and they are happy. We did put another enclosure in here, and we put some sleeping stuff in there. So look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at him. Or is it her? Can't remember. All right. Beautiful, isn't it? All right. They're sleeping. One out here. That's all good. What I do want to do actually is I haven't set up my workers. I want to make sure that my mechanic is here every 3 months. So these animals that are a little bit more dangerous, we want to make sure that we're doing a good check on their habitat and their barriers. Barriers are okay for that one. Let's quickly go through and just check to make sure the barrier status of them all is okay. Okay, red ruffed lemur, what's wrong with him? Status. Where are you? No. Which one was it? Pharmer. Okay, I can't find it. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. We'll come back to it. Hopefully the vets will pick it up. Vet research is complete. So Timberwolf. One complete. The Timberwolf and the reindeer and the golden poison frog. Very good. Mechanic research complete. What have we got here? Barriers. Okay. So what have we got in our barriers now? Let's have a look. We've got electric fence. Resistance grade 6 whilst powered, 1 whilst unpowered. So we'd have to make sure we got power well and truly there, but that's okay. We've also got steel mesh, I think we had before. Concrete. We've got concrete now as well. Not climbable, watertight, resistance grade of 6, as opposed to resistance grade here of 5 for the brick wall. Alright. I think that's okay. Let's have a look in here. Visiting player. There's a bit of a problem here with this for some reason. But Glomnom is visiting us. Research. Mechanic research is complete again. What have we got here? Africa theme. Okay, excellent. We've got Africa theme working. I think we're going to move Lucille though to something else. Let's do transport rights. And let's move... what else we got? Power is being researched. Food shops. I think food and drink shops are something we're going to have to look at. And souvenir shops. Let's move them into there. We got a few extra mechanics while we're making money. Well, while we were making money, we bought a few extra mechanics in just to help with some research. And they're getting that underway, which is good. Okay. Animal is hungry. Okay. Why haven't we got anyone feeding our lemurs? Right. Call keeper to habitat. Right. The other thing we do have to do is we have to set up our keepers. We haven't set up our zones for keepers and all that sort of stuff really as yet. We have set up a zone I think, for the keepers. The reindeer and the Arctic wolf, and one for the entrance. So we've got this guy here looking after the entrance exhibits, this guy here, or this woman here looking after the reindeer and the Arctic wolf. Now, I think what we might do is, for the work zone, let's have a look at this work zone. The reindeer Arctic wolf, I think we'll edit that work zone, and we're going to include that one there as well. Okay. Now, we're going to rename that reindeer and the wolves, so we know that that is looking after those 3 areas. Okay, now that also means we can do the same thing with our animal is hungry, animal is hungry. Right, so let's set up this while we're here. Right, new work zone. We're going to have the lemurs, and we're going to have work zone 4 lemur, and we're going to go return, accept that, off he goes. Now we're going to go to staff, caretaker, don't care about, no work zone, so he's going to go to the lemurs. Right, there we go. So we've now got a keeper set for the lemurs. Mechanics, we're going to apply you to the reindeer and wolves. We're going to apply you to the lemur. Now, I have to make sure that Lucille and Zachary aren't doing any research. So let's go back in here. Lucille is doing research. What's Lucille doing? Transport rides, and so is Zachary. So let's right, let's put Lakeisha into transport rides, and Zachary was doing what? Barriers. Is that right? Whoops. Zachary is doing, yes, he's doing barriers. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab them. Right, now they're both available to go and look after their appropriate areas. Very good. Now, back here into the staff again. So we've got keepers assigned, we've got caretakers assigned, mechanics assigned, very good. Vendors don't care about, and now we need a vet. Right. So let's have a look. Vets. We're going to assign you to the reindeer and the wolves, and we'll assign you to the lemurs. Now, this isn't long term because we don't want a vet just restricted to one exhibit, because of the fact that what will happen is they'll get bored. Well, they won't get bored, but they just won't have enough work to deal with just one exhibit. But for now, that's what we're going to do. All right, as the snow comes in, by the look of it. All right, so that's okay. I think we're in a pretty good position. So next is to start putting out other exhibits. So we are going to do exactly that. Look at that snow covering. Fantastic. All right, let's have a look here in our blueprints again and see what we've got available from Steam Workshop. Tigers, I was playing around with tigers before. Right, we can put a walk-through lemur habitat in. I don't want that. Don't want that. Looking for habitats. Lion habitat 3 levels. Now, I did check these, and you don't have to actually do any terrain editing. It actually will append the land to your exhibit you're putting in, which is great. Lemur hut. Large viewing gallery. Now that large viewing gallery is going to be very handy once I've unlocked it. So what we're going to do, we haven't got any exhibits really we want to use yet. Prefabs. Herbivore, primate habitat. What's this one here? Herbivore. Semi-aquatic habitat. Right, what's the size? It's hard to see. Let's right. I'm sure I could change time of day here somewhere. No, it doesn't matter. All right. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll do that, but we'll do it this for the next episode, because we need to place this down, see where the viewing areas are. There's viewing area there and there, and over that side as well. So we need to look at what we're going to place down. I don't really want to just rush it down just for the sake of fitting it in. But I think overall we're doing okay. We are still making money, which is good. In fact, let's have a look and see what they think of our ticket prices, shall we? Staff are having to queue. Right. Uh-oh. Multiple habitat problems. 6 alerts. What are the alerts? Right. Animals. What's the alert? Welfare, habitat, temperature, terrain. Oh, it's because of the temperature. Of course. Right. So let's put in a heater. Oh, it's not going to matter now because is it all settling down? Habitat. Yeah, it's all settling down. Right. So it was just the fact they were cold. So we need to keep that in mind as well. Baby red ruff lemur. You can get a good view of the red love. Okay. That's okay. Alright. So they're happy again now. By and large. Right. Very good. What's this one? Animals will fight due to incorrect sex ratio. Okay. Let's have a look at the red luff lemurs again. Close that off so we get that full window. Oh, we got a few too many boys, have we? Let's release him to the wild. Alright. Yep, we'll release him. Alright. Let's release you and release you to the wild. Yep, off you go. Right. How are we going there now? Have we fixed that? Let me see. What have we got? 3 females, 2 males. Okay, he's only a baby. That's okay. Well, it should be okay now. Surely. Let's improve their food quality though. That should make them a little bit happier. I think they're probably going to be okay. Common death adder. Low. Okay, what? Social group. Okay. Which one's the death adders? No. Death adder. Right, let's have a look. We've got too many in here, and we do. So what we're going to do is we're going to send some of them out, and we're going to sell them off. 7 females. Let's get rid of that male as well, and send them out. Okay, does that fix that problem? It does. Excellent. That should have been fixed. Anyway, doesn't matter. What have we got? We've got. That's no change. What have we got up here? Challenges. So, zoo reputation. We've increased our zoo reputation to 4 stars, so we'll take that extra money. Excellent. You know what? That is it. That's all we're going to have time for in this episode. Although we're going to check ticket prices. Let's check ticket prices quickly. Any comments about ticket prices? I'm not lining up for Gulpy Soda. Free to use toilet block 5. Well, that's because we're a nice bunch of people. Just freezing. You call it a good service. Yeah, I think the ticket prices are probably in large okay. Gulpy Soda. Zoo is great. Zoo ticket price is good. There you go. Okay. So 15% have said that the zoo ticket price is good. We're happy with that. 15%. We keep 15% happy, we'll be doing okay. Do better than what we normally do. Alright. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it was a little bit more boring. We weren't putting animals or anything out. But it's what we have to do. And at least you can see some of the stuff I might be doing behind the scenes as we're going along as well. I'm certainly not as good as some of the others like Silverette, Delay Designer, a lot of the others that play Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster a hell of a lot. But we do our best. And I don't mind what we've put out so far. I think it looks okay. Alright, anyway, don't forget to press that like button. If you didn't like it, I understand. It's all good. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you aboard. So press that subscribe button. And then also make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware when more Zorly Zoo videos are available on the channel, plus other content as well. So until next time, don't get your feathers in a twist, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Zorly Zoo on Planet Zoo and DuckZorly Gaming. See you later. Bye.